All right, finally I can. This is another stop that I'm doing here in Lisbon. Que é só Luís?
Então, Daniel, estás bom?
Cá vou andando.
Tudo bem contigo?
Ver aqui. I'm not going to bother him too much. Now I'm going to start watching. Show you guys a little bit of this store. All right, let me show you. So this is Luis. He's going to show me the secret, what he does to keep this beautiful tank.
Not very much, so. What do we have here? We have around what? 600 liter tank in gallons. Daniel, please help me here.
180?
180?
180 to 200. It looks like
something like that.
It's a deep one. It's deep.
So what do we have here? We have in illumination, we have aqua illumination, Hydra 52 HD.
Nice. What are the settings?
The settings, it's the Tony Rogers signature, although it's a little bit tweaked by us, so that we have them turned on since 10 a.m. up to 8 p.m. Okay, so it's 10 hours straight. It has the maximum peak of luminous flux around 2:30 p.m. and then it gradually comes down until 8 p.m. until it shuts down. Considering other equipment, we have a very old MP40.
It's still running.
It's still running. That's a, a great circulation pump.
Pump, circulation pump. Let's see the.
Okay,
can we see the filtration?
One, like
Oh, that Tanzi or Jebao?
No, it's a Jebao or Jacquard. It's an SW8. It's not at the maximum flux. It's around half, 1/3. Then filtration. We have a Deltec 1661.
The European style.
Exactly. We have a return pump of 3,000 liters.
It's a
but
very
it's
simple sound. Huh?
very simple. It doesn't have any.
What do you have over there as a filter?
Okay, it's only
a bag,
a
right?
bag
With a zip.
exactly.
Oh, let's see the dosing system.
Okay, so this is component 1+, 2+, 3+ from Aquaforce, Polish brand. That's rigid tube. We have a Jebao dosing pump with easy reefs. We're adding since like
oh,
1
the
month
easy reef food. Oh, there it is.
We're dosing.
I saw that at Magna.
The booster nano, although we could use the easy booster simply, but this one is a little bit more diluted. It's like 4 times more diluted since regarding the easy booster, the original one, let's call it like that. But up until now we're running it for like 1.5 months, and so far so good. And concerning other gadgets, no, that's nothing. That's just empty. So we have a small deposit for RODI water. We also add manually easy SPS from Easy Reefs also, and
oh, that's a components 1, 2, 3.
exactly.
Wow, what? The electrical. What is that box right there? Did you have the electrical electrician setting that thing up? Or?
Yes, it was actually it was my brother.
This looks very good. I've never seen this before.
It's just so that you don't have to strip off the electrical plug. So
you just do the switches.
Exactly, it's much easier, although we have a differential here, so if we have any kind of short circuitry or something like this, it will protect, let's say, the environment of the tank.
And this is aluminum or metal?
No, it's steel.
Coated steel.
Exactly. Not so many gadgets as you can see in a normal tank. We like to keep it simple.
Oh, any of these wall?
Okay.
Carbon. What carbon do you use?
We rarely use carbon in our tanks, although we sell it for several customers, but usually we don't use carbon in our tanks. But for instance, you can see calcium, KH buffer, magnesium from Aquaforest. The complete system from Aquaforest, it's like the mix of calcium chloride, sodium bicarbonate and magnesium chloride, and then we mix component strong, which is the trace elements like you have from so many other brands like Fauna Marine and stuff, and the reef mineral salt, which is kind of to balance ionically your balling system, because don't forget that you're adding chloride and sodium with these three major parts. So if you use them too much, let's say like that, most probably you will get a little bit of rising in your salinity, because you're adding either sodium and chloride
So
from
this
this.
connects with them and precipitates?
I wouldn't say that, because sodium and chloride are very soluble ions in aqueous solution, but it's more like to, how can I say this, to maintain the ionic equilibrium from balling. So that's why in the early stages of balling you had to use two kinds of magnesium. You used to use magnesium chloride with 6 water molecules, and you did a second part, a 2-part magnesium balling with saltpeter, with hepta aqueous magnesium sulfide. Okay, so that's why. So reef mineral salt kind of balances ionically everything here.
Very cool.
We're using this balling system around what? 9-10 months, and as
Looking
you can
good.
see, some of our corals are growing.
Water
and
changes.
Water changes around every 15-20 days with Aquaforest sea salt. Okay, it's not a very how can I say, it doesn't have values of calcium, magnesium and KH alkalinity. I'm sorry, here in Portugal we tend to use the KH, but you guys in America tend to use alkalinity. It doesn't have very high values of them. That's why we are using the balling system in this tank. But for instance, in our smaller tank, around 100 liters, for you it's around 25 gallons. In here we only add Aquaforest AF build to promote the art corals
Look at this Monty.
growth. And we use also the same salt, the Aquaforest sea salt, and we still use Red Sea Reef Foundation ABC Plus. Okay, just to maintain some. It's like a manual balling in here, so that's what we are using here. This is a little bit older, like 2 months tank concerning the other one, the big one. This tank has what? 22, 23 months old.
What kind of light do you have there?
What?
What light do you have there?
Oh, this is a flat one from ONF. It's a Taiwanese, I believe, brand. I'm not sure right
slick.
now.
I like
yes, it can also be used in fresh water. There are many people, especially in Southeast Asia, that are using them for freshwater tanks. But for us, we only have used it here in this tank, and we can.
You have a little
say
skimmer there.
it's a Tanzi 9004.
Look at that. That's cool.
So filtration is just a skimmer, or
You have an overflow box.
No, that's the big trick in this aquarium, because everybody that comes here at the store says, "Oh, can we see the sum? Can we see the equipment?" Yeah, sure. Take a look at it. Nothing there.
Phenomenal.
So everything is inside the tank. Okay.
It's a skimmer and circulation.
Exactly.
That's it. And
We
little
say
water
that
changes.
you only need 4 things to have a reef in your house. Light, if you want to have some corals, of course, photosynthetical ones, a skimmer, a circulation pump, and a heater. Don't forget that here in Portugal, in the summer, you can dispose of your your heater, but in the winter, it's mandatory that you
Have a
use them.
heater.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Carta.
Very nice store. Now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.